the McKay High School graduation ceremony for the class of 2014. On behalf of the graduates and staff of McKay High School, I would like to thank parents, guardians, relatives, and friends of the graduates for your attendance and support this evening. Audience, please stand as we honor our country with the playing of the National Anthem by McKay Senior Choir member Maggie Mink.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Thank you, Maggie. Graduates, you may be seated. I would like to offer a special welcome to Jeff Fayville, School Board Member, Ken Parshall, Assistant Superintendent, and Mira Kreitzer, Director of Elementary Education, who have joined me on stage and will have the honor of presenting diplomas to the graduates. It is exceedingly special that Mr. Parshall could be here tonight, as he was the principal of McKay the first 3 years of this class's high school experience. And with his guidance, they are the class that transformed McKay into a model high school. At this time, I would like to invite the Salutatorians and Valedictorians to join us on stage when your names are called. Salutatorians are students who have maintained a 3.9 grade point average through 7 semesters of coursework, and our valedictorians are students who have maintained a 4.0 grade point average through 7 semesters of coursework. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present Salutatorians, Daisy Mazza Vargas. Daisy would like to thank God for everything he's done in her life, because without him, she wouldn't have gotten this far. She would also like to thank her mom for being an incredible parent and role model, along with her family, friends, and teachers, and church for always encouraging and supporting her. She will never forget these 4 years at McKay, because they've been so amazing and fun, she's so proud to be graduating from the same school her mom and dad graduated from. Daisy will be moving on to complete an early childhood education program in order to become the best and awesomest preschool teacher and hopefully to be able to make a difference through education and her church. Daisy says, "Thank you everyone out there for making this school and class the best ever." Connor Gillum. Connor says, "High school is unexplainable, and only time will reveal its true impact on my life. He can say it has prepared him for the certainty of uncertainty. He does not have a single event that stands out to him. Rather, he just has a jumbled mess, like Preston's room, of highs and lows that can only be listed as the high school experience. He has enjoyed competing in athletics throughout high school while trying to maintain his sanity in the classroom. He would like to sincerely thank the staff that have had the patience to put up with him, and he would like to thank his family for their unparalleled support. He plans to attend Schmeketa Community College, where he will be competing on the baseball diamond and taking prerequisites for a transfer degree towards OSU's Environmental Engineering program. Connor would like to give a shout out to all of his fellow GOATs, Preston and Karina. Connor says, "Respect the hustle and keep grinding. Salute." Valedictorians. Our first valedictorian, Hannah Signor. Hannah Signor is a sometimes artist and occasional musician who is motivated enough to make over 1,000 paper cranes, but not so motivated that she's actually strung them up. She would like to thank her friends and her family for lending their ears every once in a while and poking her when she needs to wake up. She also wants to thank the Art Sanctuary and everyone involved in it for being generally awesome people to be around and for not kicking her out even when she's been there way more often than she should be. She plans on continuing her education at Willamette University and going on to be something somewhere in the area of pharmacy. She will also continue making art one way or another and has yet to run out of paper for cranes. Micah Sanders. Micah was involved in varsity basketball and baseball during his years at McKay and is very grateful for those experiences and the character traits they developed in him. He would like to thank his family, friends, coaches, teammates, classmates, TMG, and most of all God for being there and helping him in his high school experience. He is attending Whitworth University in the fall and majoring in kinesiology. Our final valedictorian is Lacy Rainey. Lacy would like to thank her parents, Rob and Robin, her sister Kirsten, and her brother Derek for being here and always supporting her throughout the good times and the bad. She would like to thank all of the teachers that have taught her and helped her through the high school journey over the 4 years, and to let you know that she really appreciates each one of you and your efforts. Additionally, she would like to congratulate all of her classmates on their outstanding growth over these past 4 years and for leaving a great example for the classes to follow. In the fall, Lacy will be attending the University of Colorado in Boulder and will be part of the honors program in the College of Arts and Sciences, where she plans to major in chemistry. She would then like to attend medical school and become an ear, nose, and throat doctor, and possibly specialize in pediatrics. Last but not least, Lacy says, congratulations Congratulations, class of 2014. Thank you, students, for your effort and dedication to learning, and congratulations on your success. Students, you may be seated. A member of the graduating class has been selected as the class speaker. Please welcome valedictorian Micah Sanders to the stage.
Wow. Man, I'm getting a little jittery here, sorry. But this is such an honor to be able to speak in front of you guys representing my class, and it's such an honor to represent such an amazing class with amazing, incredible people that I'm so proud to be a part of. And that's not possible without the support and the love of our family, our friends, and everyone who has supported us along the way. So class of 2014, stand up and give everyone that out here who has supported you in your journey a big round of applause. You guys deserve that. But anyway, let's get to the point. High school is a process. We spend 4 years of our lives going to school, doing homework, taking tests, and in the end, where does it get us? Not necessarily what does it get us, but where does it get us? I do not mean to undervalue the significance of graduating in terms of the tangible opportunities it leads to after high school. However, I believe high school is so much more than walking across this stage, being handed your diploma, and being able to say, I did it. How I see it, high school is a process that grows us from immature, careless freshmen into men and women with the character and the experience to succeed in life. What I hope to get across to you tonight is that who we become through the process of high school is arguably more valuable than simply receiving the diploma and the result itself. I'm a believer that to grow as people, we need to do things that are not always easy, but that are worth it. The character traits we can build through challenges like this are so vital in our lives. These opportunities for challenge are widespread in high school, whether it be AP and honors classes, athletics, music programs, theater, student government, state testing, and many more. All these areas of challenge are very different, yet they can do very similar things to our character. It's hard work and responsibility that are so apparent in all of these areas, and that are so apparent in life. And if we can gain these traits through our experience in high school, then we will carry that longer than any letter grade we receive here. Oftentimes, though the process can be difficult and we can face challenges, if we then hit adversity, we're challenged even more. Adversity also is very apparent in high school, whether it be a losing streak in athletics, a failed test, or even a poor performance in music or in theater. Personally, I hit adversity this January when I tore a ligament in my knee during basketball season, and it looked like I might not be able to return. I had to just cling to the hope I was given and strive to get back on the court, and luckily, I was able to do that in our last game and play significant time. It was this experience of facing adversity and facing disappointment that has grown me into a better person today, and I'm grateful for that. Another example of adversity comes from an anonymous student who absolutely worked his butt off to become a good enough writer to pass the state writing test, which is a graduation requirement. This student is not a native English speaker, and he had to spend countless hours in the classroom learning very simple concepts, but ones that are very difficult for someone who has not grown up around the English language. It was these hours of work that led him to overcoming his handful of failed tests and eventually pass, and he's graduating with us tonight, and I'm proud of him for that. To me, this shows a dedication that is far too rare today. This student did not know how to properly write as well as many of his classmates, but through all the struggles, he broke through and showed great perseverance, determination, and fought through the disappointment and at times probably even embarrassment, and finally reached his goal. Anyway, I'm doing all this talk about character and fighting adversity and going through challenges. But oftentimes, the result that we are looking for through all of this can be attained if we do the process with a focused, a purposeful, and a diligent effort. And it is the process that grows us more as people, more than the result. With this said, however, in life, oftentimes the result really does matter. But if the result isn't what we had looked for, then all we must do is look straight to the process, reevaluate, and give it another shot. An incredible example of fighting through adversity and sticking with the process, even when it got tough, was Abraham Lincoln. I would argue that Lincoln's early life looked like he should have been a student here at McKay. I'm not going to beat around the bush. McKay students often have to overcome struggles, even some that I've heard of tonight, that are far out of their control, whether it be financially, with their home life, or even with something as seemingly insignificant as finding a ride to and from school and extracurricular activities. Lincoln faced adversity similar to this, as he grew up in poverty, lived out in the middle of nowhere, and received no formal education. And then when he was 9 years old, his mother passed away. And then at the age of 26, his fiancée died. And if that wasn't enough, Lincoln 5 times ran for a seat in Congress, and only once was he elected. But through all of that, we sit here tonight, and we know him as the man who abolished slavery in this great nation, and to arguably be the greatest president this nation has ever seen. And I'm not saying that any of us need to do exactly what Abraham Lincoln did. And none of us really need to be exactly who Abraham Lincoln was. But get this, that every single one of you sitting out there tonight, and every single person in the stands, and every human being on this earth has value and has purpose and is capable of being successful. And if I believe that about you, then why not believe it about yourself? You are capable of success. But let's not get the wrong idea of success. Big houses, fancy cars, nice clothes, those things are all fine. But what's the point of those material possessions if you don't live every single day with a joy and a passion and a purpose in whatever you're doing? I believe this. Find what makes you feel alive and do that. What do you enjoy life the most? What do you have a passion for in life? When do you feel the most sincerely, genuinely happy and fulfilled? Why not do that more often? Find what makes you truly feel alive and do more of that. Use that to find your purpose and use that to have success. There's a lot of definitions of success. And to me, success is not the money, it's not the fame, it's not the notoriety. But success is using our talents and our passions, putting that together and using that to impact others as well as making ourselves happy. If we can do that, that's success. Doing something you love to show love to others, that's success. Thank you, class of 2014, for our years of making McKay a better place. And thank you to my Savior, Jesus Christ, for the blessings he's given me in this life and giving me a reason to wake up every morning. And a special thank you to the Regal Cinema in the Lancaster Mall for a unique donation to tonight's ceremony. And class of 2014, I beg you to not let the thing you're about to receive tonight, that piece of paper, please do not let that be the greatest accomplishment still when you're lying on your deathbed. Because Abraham Lincoln, he used his passions and he used the things he was good at, and he never gave up, and he fought through the adversity that faced him, and he made a difference in the world. And we can do the same thing. Use what you're good at, use what you love, and it doesn't have to be a big difference. It can be small scale or large scale, but I challenge you to strive to make a difference, and that's when you'll find success. I'm so proud to be a part of this class, I can't even describe. I believe that I can stand up here and say that this class right here sitting in front of you is arguably one of the best classes to ever walk the halls at McKay, and I truly believe that. So class of 2014, I think it's time that you guys put on your sunglasses. Because our future is bright. Thank you. Good night. God bless.
Thank you, Micah. Audience and graduates, please enjoy a musical selection by the McKay Concert Choir. Thank you, members of the concert choir and Mr. Scriven. And now, for the moment we have all been waiting for, the recognition of the graduates. As the principal of McKay High School, I am proud to announce that the students before you have met the requirements of the Salem-Keizer School District and the state of Oregon to receive a high school diploma. Please hold your applause until all of the graduates have crossed the stage so that audience members can hear the names of each graduate. Graduates, please come forward to receive your diploma.
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduating class of 2014, led by Senior Class President Brian Hernandez. Alicia Lopez. Gabby Hernandez. Marissa Gomez. Esenia Noriega Calderon. Sergio Arturo Alvarez. Victoria Awayo Iniguez. Ida Alvarado. Lacy Rainey. Mi Tran. Andrew Lamb. David Lazaro Ortiz. Liliana Altamirano Jimenez. Hamilet Jimenez. Daisy Marie Mazza Vargas. Brenda Velasquez. Katie Chen. Hannah Signor. Tiffany Marie Martinez Paldanius. Nicole Ann Baylor. Carmen Gonzalez. Rebecca Hang Gwen. Viviana Renee Beltran. Mauricio Juarez. Damian Ibarra Ortez. Jose Ibarra Jr. Reynaldo Reyes Garcia. Brian Romero Sendejas. Andrew Lamb. Maria Yasmin Martinez. Adon Salazar. David Mendoza. Danielle Faith Worcester. Catherine Grace Worcester. Jacqueline Hiroan. Valeria Hernandez Orozco.
James Lee Clare. Derek Sisko. Skylar Johnson. Stevie O'Neill Whitaker. Luis Baldoramas. Balderrama. Correction, it's Louis Balderrama. And Joel Tornell. Carlos Aguila. Joel Cady. Maria Meraz. Karina Perez. Leslie Torres. Carla Farfan. Luis Flores. Jacquelina Lopez. Miguel Prieto. Monica Ochoa Garibay. Anthony La Pastora. Jesus Maciel Ochoa. Christopher Maciel. Crystal Torres Barajas. Nayla Cabrera. Brenson Aneo. Julian Nedieglo. Arely Sanchez. Kayla Cabañas Clarno. Ruby Rose Faz. Roman Morales. April Garcia. Miguel Frutos Perez. David Simon. Abian Langsy. Elena Balbanetta. Stephanie Frias. Efrain Zuniga. Maria Lopez Aguilar.
Sterling Campbell. Georgie Crisantos. Nathaniel Williams. Sarai Morales. Fabiola Andrea Lopez. Jasmine Andrea Real Ortega. Alexis Soria Arceo. Jessica Chavez. Arturo Estrella. Christina Teresa Misyak. Josh Frias. Mercedes Camacho. Karen Lizette Quezada Gutierrez. Violeta Morales. Michelle Tao. Logan Dickey. Alexis Vargas. Elizabeth Nicole Pequeño. Natalia Delgado Macias. Nicole Ann Lent. Taylor Dueck. Lorenzo Caro Abrego. Brian Chavez Garcia. Ishmael Villanueva Hernandez. Elijah Samuel Singer. Hector Sandoval. Franklin Tercio. Martin Ariano Lemus. Luis Armando Rodriguez. Benjamin Martinez. Gabriela Yasmin Tolento. Mayra Cardoza Perez. Liliana Hernandez. Brandon Scott Byler. Matthew David Ragsdale.
Justin Zabel. Josuelo Aracon. David Enrique Hernandez. David Hernandez Barriga. Edgar Herrera. Alberto Villazon Rodate. Alexander Gabriel Constante. Dallas Michael Jarman. Alejandro Garcia. Oleg Filipov. Anisha Perez. Yang Lei Lin. Kyle Gormley. Brian Lisenby. Raul Perez. David Romero. Victoria Cochran. Cristina Laura Caballero. Rufi Cristiva. Cassandra Berg. Allison Clifton. Nicole Newbeck. Jose Carlos Lopez. Giovanni Aispuro. Jesus Vasquez Magaña. Eric Portillo Hernandez. Janelle Case. Ian Farwell. Sonia Key. Marco Antonio Cerda Segovia Jr. Adam Michael Smith. Juan Alfredo de la Torre Echeverria. Savannah Bush Elmore. Zachary Williams. Maida Zaragoza Ochoa. Chantel Williams.
Brittany Gonzalez. Nick Bailon. Bella Hodden. Trevor Allen McBee. Forrest Allen. Joseph Linnell. Cody Woodard. Kirsten Alexandra Cisco Bonner. Eddie Contreras. Yolanda Avila. Ilda Maciel. Haley Lathrop. Ernesto Esquivel. Antonio Gonzalez Garibay. Serena Treichler. Genoviva Vallejo. Brenda Caceres. Marie Elania Zaragoza Ochoa. Victor Gonzalez. Leslie Corvedo Perez. Maria Garavay. Iridian Maria Luna Juarez.
Karina Smith. Jacqueline Gormley. Jalise Melina Bailey. Sarah Jo Corson. Haley Hawks. Samuel Harris. Adolfo Rojas. Philip Ganchenko. Carlos Leon Flores. Diego Marquez Guerrero. Lorenzo Sterling. Jalen Carbajal. Connor Gillum. Preston Hawkspear. Maggie Nicole Mink. Joanna Fields. Aldo Cervantes. Manuel Cervantes Mercado. Amy King Benevong. Liana Wolf. Angelina Vital Torres. Katia Garibay. Antonio Camacho. Micah Sanders.
Quinn Wynn. Teresia Trice. Guadalupe Martinez. Samantha Rochelle Norbeck. Eric Washburn. Felicia Berry. Joseph Gerald Gorder. Gabriel Vernon Burns. Edgar Lopez Jimenez. Miguel Rangel. Brandon Lau. Isaiah Montano. Trey Hargrove. George Darnell Smith. Cammie Nicole Jepson. Allison Paige Tomey. Darren Eugene Anderson. Emily Lou Evans. Kyra Lee Jones. Allison Renee Roush. Tony Kipko. Nicholas Rutherford. Andrew Lynn Wills. Jorge Lopez.
Rafa Brown. Javi Melendrez. Dylan James. Trevin Roberts. Amanda Meismer. Paige Nicole Montgomery. Chris Hong. Manuel Peralta. Ethan McLemore. Jose Juan Gabriel Quirino. Alexis Garibay. Adam Smales. Oscar Orosto. Andrea Rodriguez. Erin Kelly. Quinn Coons. Annabelle Anaya. Ruben Gutierrez. Ruben Cortez Jr. Juan Trujillo. Dustin Pendergraft. Victoria Doe. Kelsey Regals. Sabrina Stover.
Veronica Hernandez Cruz. Jesus Morales. Isabel Mendoza. Megan Elizabeth Kleinberg. Jesus Diaz Para. Delfino Garibay Jr. Jorge Garibay. Jacob Brewstad. Nick Arevalo. Francisco Bacalarios. Jose Armando Lopez Gonzalez. Jose Jesus Ariano Hernandez. Tanner Rodriguez. Sergio Cortez Barajas. Jose Abraham Franco. Jeremy Duff. Agustin Preciado. Charbel Flores. Alejandro Flores. Jose Antonio Franco. Gerardo Naranjo Rosales. Humberto Santana. Juan Ramirez Larios. Adrian Bravo Garcia. Janea Klein Garboden. Sabrina Klein. Alexi Hernandez. Azelia Garcia de la Rosa. Allison Renteria. Shelby Lee Terabesi. Edgar Cavedo Ramirez. Jose Escucha Chacon. Ignacio Corona. Eric Garibay. Saul Guerrero. Kayla Reyna.
Joshua Barton. Jaron Hidalgo. Keith Slaughter. Riley Six. Jared Lumby. Cole Searle. Michael Coons. Lane Odom. Taylor Jarding. Angelica Abundez. Kenya Brianna Williams. Ediana Selena Torres. Jose Hernandez. Gabriela Hernandez. Yasmin Torres. Jesse Standiford. Zitlali Hernandez. Aileen Cardenas. Maritza Cisneros Barajas. Maria Teresita Hernandez Garcia. Celia Lopez. Karina E. Solorio. Brayley Stone. John Aguilar. Yasmin Barrera Torres. Esmeralda Zavala Lara. Daniel Vidales Cruz. Lino Lara. Alejandra Ramirez Hernandez. Stephanie Gamino Balderas. Keywani Williams. Daisy Garcia. Landy Figueroa Cruz. Brenda Aguiano Jimenez. Jamima Tamira Gideon. TJ Boken.
Taylor Nedro. Brett Robinson. Luis Caballero. TJ Trumbley. Brian Som Nguyen. Alexander Foe. Jalen Tewid. Atrina Moses. Joaquin Cornejo. Lucio Juarez. Juan Garcia Jr. Miguel Melendez. Corbin Catherine Young. Summer Nicole Brooke Rudder. Ebony Dawn DeMatisse. Aaron Ricardo Hernández Guzmán. Jackie Díaz. Silvia Vázquez. David Webb. Kadrian Epic Kramer. Andrew Parker Wright. Elijah Quinn Wingett. Gabriel Delosa Jr. Colin J. Barnes. Alexander Matthew Tompkins. And our anchor, Jose Jonelli Tellez Lagos. Congratulations.
Class of 2014, on behalf of the McKay staff, the Salem-Keizer School District, and your families, congratulations. Will continue to be successful. Thank you for your leadership at McKay, and good luck to each of you. Parents and families, following the presentation of graduates, we'll be doing a recessional for students to pick up their diplomas here in the pavilion. Please keep the recessional area clear and respect the request of McKay staff members who are keeping the area clear. You will be welcome to meet your graduate near the entrance or down on the main floor once they have received their diplomas. Thank you for your cooperation. Class of 2014, please stand. Ready? Please move your tassels from right to left. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the McKay High School graduating class of 2014.